Hi, everybody. Welcome to Marked by Wrestling, where we're going to do a live watch along tonight of Triplemania 33 from AAA Lucha Libre Worldwide. If you're a follower of the channel, if you're subscribed, you know that we watched Worlds Collide a couple months ago. That was my first introduction to the roster of AAA, and we're still going to have a little bit of, harmony combination of AAA, WWE, and NXT on this show. But I'm looking forward to my first official AAA show, which, by the way, this is free on WWE's YouTube page. So open up another browser or something and let's watch along together and see what we're going to have to experience tonight. There's going to be a really fun fatal four-way in the main event for the Mega Championship. Vikingo is defending his title against Dirty Dom Mysterio, Dragon Lee, and El Grande Americano. There's going to be a street fight where Garza is going to be defending the AAA tag titles. And also, I'm still learning a little bit the Copa Bardall match, which I've read up is similar to a Royal Rumble, but with pinfalls. But the competitors for that match have not been announced, from what I'm familiar with, at least. So, anyway, if this is new for you, if AAA is new for you as well, we're going to experience this all together. So, anyways, I'm happy to have you with me as we're just about to get the show started. Now we've got an opening video now that Rey Mysterio is doing the voiceover in Spanish, of course. Nino Hamburguesa. My Spanish is going to be terrible as we go through there, but I'm going to try. Justin, good to see you. Angela, good to see you. Oh, happy birthday to your grandma. And Teflon Don, hey, man, good to see you. Oh, you got a new profile pic. I like it. Looks good, man. I like the red. It really pops. And so anyway, women's title match. So for those of you who are not super familiar with AAA, like myself, but are familiar with WWE and NXT, we'll be seeing Dragon Lee, El Grande Americano, Dirty Dom. You're going to see the rest of the Judgment Day in a mixed trios match. Natalya is wrestling in a match tonight, and Lola Vice also involved in that mixed trios match on the other side of the ring. She'll be teaming with the as well as Los Garzas, who are the current AAA Tag Team Champions. So, anyway, hype video here for the match. And this will be interesting, too, because I don't know. I mean, I'll find out once the show starts. I know that in Lucha Libre, sometimes, you deal with a multi-sided ring instead of a four-sided ring. I don't know if that's going to be a more traditional style. Old shots of Conan back in the day. You see Penta from back in the day. The WWE is, listen, they're always goated for having their production values, for opening shows and stuff. But we're in Mexico City. Is that Corey Graves? That's right. Corey Graves and JBL are supposed to be on commentary tonight. Should be a lot of fun. I'm very interested to see how JBL manages being the color commentator here. If you guys watched Worlds Collide, hey Dawsey, good to see you. Corey Graves was excellent doing play-by-play there, and he's really done his homework. And I was one of the best jobs I've heard Corey do in a long time. So I'm excited to hear him kind of steer the ship for commentary tonight as well. I see a Dom shirt in the crowd already. Okay, in the ring are Triple H, Shawn Michaels, Nick Khan, and the owners of AAA, I believe. Yeah, so, yep, everybody starting off first there in the ring. The ropes are green, white, and red. Nice touch. I see a Peacemaker ad on the mat. Okay. What's up, Justin? Well, right now we haven't started with the matches yet. And to be fair, I'm not up on my Spanish, but I believe they're probably going to do a national anthem here to get started, and then we'll have our first match.
La reina de la música ranchera, la señora Iguana.
Mexican national anthem, I'm assuming, is what we're starting off with here. Stage looks pretty good, too. I gotta say, they cut to the crowd, and people are standing. Well, they're like this, but the sign of respect for the national anthem. Cut to a wrestling fan in a lucha mask. Wrestling fans, dude, I love us. Well, let's see, Justin. From what I've heard, JBL is going to be joining Corey Graves on commentary, so he should be here tonight. I haven't seen him yet, but we really only got the intro video. So, of course, Teflon Don, anytime, man. Quality recognizes quality. You know what I mean? Okay, we're still. I don't intend any disrespect because I don't understand the language right now, so I feel weird talking over the national anthem, but also don't want a bunch of dead air on my Watchalong either. So we're going to have I'm very excited to learn more about Lucha Libre through this avenue, through this channel that WWE has provided and stuff. I know people have different feelings about TKO and the business stuff, and yeah, you got the blue to stand out. On that, I feel that. That's a good idea. Okay, we're done with the anthem. But Worlds Collide was a lot of fun. I learned about Psycho Clown, about Vikingo. This is my first time actually getting to see Vikingo in a full match. It was at Worlds Collide. And then, they're doing the WWE thing where they show people arriving today. Oh, Rey Mysterio is here. He's in street clothes. Oh, he's going to induct Conan into the AAA Hall of Fame. Wagner is here to take on El Mesias for the Latin American Championship. There's Vikingo. Vikingo's getting booed. And here comes Dirty Dom. Yo, Dirty Dom is super over. He's far more over than the champion, Vikingo, with this crowd. So I'm very interested in this main event. Rick RT, good to see you, friend. Good evening. Thanks for stopping by. Yeah, I'm very, very interested in the dynamic of this mega championship match. Because from the small clips I've seen, both Dom and El Grande are mega popular with the Mexican crowd. And also they don't seem to be a big fan of Vikingo, which I haven't been exposed to enough AAA to know exactly why. But there we go. Okay. So we've got Corey Graves, Conan, and JBL on the English announce table tonight, guys. So there you go, Justin. JBL is on commentary, sitting right next to Corey Graves.
Tell them what Triplemania is all about. 30 years ago, the world's business of wrestling was in a funk. You put 48,000 plus people in our arena for Triplemania.
JBL putting over Conan big time to his importance to Mexican wrestling. So, how about that? JBL's looking older these days. I haven't really seen him in real time in a while. I mean, that's just the passage of time. It's not really a slam on JBL, but there you go. Okay. Okay, so I think we're doing the Copa Bardall, the Bardall Cup, as the opening match. So now, Ricker T, yes, JBL here in AAA, man. I don't know what we're gonna get with Killer Cross. I'm really concerned that we've seen the last of him in all WWE territories. However, if he shows up somewhere, I'll be happy to see him because I loved Cross and Scarlett. So we'll see what happens. So this Copa Bardall, just trying to read up before the show. Think of it like a Royal Rumble with pinfalls. Now I don't know how many competitors are in it though. Did he just say La Parka? La Parka is here. Now that's a luchador I remember. La Parka had one of the best vibes, the best aura. If you think Penta today has some killer aura, man, watching La Parka back in the WCW days, during the Nitro days was awesome. So La Parka is the number one entrant in the Copa Bardall. We'll see. He is dancing his way down to the ring too, looking like Skeletor. Now, I'm not going to pretend that the La Parka I'm looking at right now was the same La Parka who wrestled Goldberg on Nitro back in the day, the chairman of WCW. I don't know if that gimmick was just passed down to another performer or if it's the same guy, but this guy he's moving much more smoother than that guy. So I feel like it's a new La Parka, but what do I know? La Parka or La Parka Jr.? Okay, Justin. Yeah, again, I know next to nothing about the current landscape of Mexican wrestling. So that's part of the fun of while I was doing this tonight, is just getting to watch some wrestling that I don't have a lot of attachment to, and seeing a crowd enjoy it. So I'm looking forward to that. Okay, thank you, Ricker T, bringing up the history with her. Jesus Alfonso Huerta Escobosa, born January 4th, 1966 in Hermosa, Sonora, Mexico, died January 2020. Man, well, shout out and respect to the OG La Parka. And Laredo Kid. Okay, we saw Laredo Kid at Worlds Collide in a fatal four-way match for the North American title, I believe, with NXT. Came up short in that match, but he's the AAA Cruiserweight champion. So here we go. La Parka's got two sons in wrestling. Okay. All right. Well, you know what, man? Hey, we all know I've got a little bit of age on me. So I'm a big fan of second, third generation guys in general. Like, I love Cody because I loved Dusty, So I will rock with this La Parka because I rocked with his dad 100%. He was, there is a meme. All right, hold on. The rules for La Copa Bardall: 2 participants, with participants entering at different intervals. Eliminations can occur 3 ways: pinfall, submission, throwing over the top rope. All right, there's 14. There's 14 participants, and then you come down to a winner. So anyway, there's an old NFL meme. It's like every kid who watched football growing up had some mid receiver that he was a huge fan of. And I think we can say that with wrestling too. Like, as you guys have grown up, there's always been like a mid-carder or a lower-level guy that you really liked that just never was going to do anything. And La Parka was one of those guys for me in WCW. And I absolutely loved that they still utilized La Parka in WCW for different things, like when Diamond Dallas Page dressed up as La Parka to get one over on the Macho Man. And but like, dude, him just coming in and whacking dudes with chairs back when not a lot of wrestlers were doing that as in regularity. But yeah, this La Parka, very nimble though, far more agile than his predecessor. La Parka would have fit in with Cobra Kai back in the day with the full body skeleton costume. Okay, you saw La Parka in MLW. Okay. Going up top, Laredo Kid. You know, that's risky stuff and what's essentially a battle royal, but clocks him with a 450 and only gets a 2 count. That was a pretty looking 450 from Laredo as well. All right, here comes the countdown, and the third competitor will make his way into the Copa Bardall. Let's see who we got next. This is going to be like watching SmackDown because I don't. Oh, the LWO is here. Is that Joaquin Wilde? Okay. I still have not been able to. I still don't know the difference between Cruz del Toro and Joaquin Wilde when I look at them immediately. I'm a terrible fan. Plant DDT onto Laredo. And another DDT to La Parka as well. Oohs and ahs from the crowd for Joaquin Wilde. I'm intrigued by a Lucha Libre Battle Royal because so much of what makes Lucha Libre, wow, double pinning combination by Wilde, but can't get either one of them. Because Mexican wrestling is high-flying moves, and you can't go over the top rope here. So you'll be seeing a lot of dives to the outside, unless I guess they go through the ropes. Hearing the countdown in Spanish is fun. All right, coming out number 4. It's a bad-looking dude. I'm going to have to... Abismo Negro Jr. Okay. Yeah, he looks like a powerhouse. But Laredo's spinning around. Can't really do anything with him, though. This is a clothesline and gets just smacked by Abismo. Oh, over. Wow, one-handed body press into a gut buster. Okay. I see you, Abismo. Let's see. Rickety giving us some more La Parka history. In 2019, La Parka introduced Carice Lamomia Jr., a son who decided to follow in La Parka's footsteps and become a pro wrestler. Shortly after his death, his son began incorporating elements of La Parka into his wrestling character. That's really cool, man. I love stories like that, you know. And there's always got to be that tension, right? And like, how much do you follow after your father in wrestling? You know, you look like a Dominik Mysterio, who really isn't very much like Ray in his presentation. And Taurus coming in here. Oh, gosh. Similar to the Beast Mortos, based on what I've seen. But anyways, so cool to see that next generation of La Parka happening. La Parka and Jacob Fatu in MLW. That sounds very entertaining, Justin. How was that match? I'm just going to guess that Jacob went over in that match, but I don't know. Sounds like an entertaining bout, though. Taurus is a big man, but he can move. Wow, tilt-a-whirl slam onto La Parka's knees. Taurus working the crowd.
Not a lot known about Torres other than the fact he is incredibly powerful.
He's got a heck of a mask, too. Straight up horns. Arm drag by Wild. We've got 5 guys in the ring right now. No eliminations yet so far. Okay, Justin. Bet. If I can find it, I'm assuming maybe it's on YouTube somewhere. I'll see what I can find. So are Abysma and Taurus, are they partners or colleagues perhaps? Because they certainly seem like quite a combination together. Now who we got? Aerostar. Have a little hard time getting his jacket off. I wish somebody would turn up Conan's mic a little bit. He's much more soft-spoken than Corey and JBL. It's hard to hear his commentary, and he's giving some insights, but it's really hard to hear any of it. That's right. Aerostar was in the 6-man tag with Mr. Iguana. Springboard stomp by Aerostar. Okay, suicide dive into Abysma, but doesn't even knock him off his feet. Laredo. Oh, Laredo with a corkscrew splash, but gets a whole lot of nothing. Oh, he's about to send Laredo over the top. Oh, Aerostar eliminates Laredo Kid. The Cruiserweight champion has been eliminated. He's the first one off. So we're back down to 5. And I think entrant number 7 will be on the way here. Now who's next? Mecha Wolf. Well, I got to get a close-up of this guy. He looks like an evil pope. Conan says he's from Puerto Rico. This dude looks creepy. Creepy as all get out. Double clothesline from Mecha Wolf. Oh, almost threw out Joaquin Wilde. Hey, Sophie, just got started. The opening match is called the Copa Bardall. It's kind of like a Royal Rumble. Oh, okay. Mecha Wolf got some mist on him. By the way, for what it's worth, I actually kind of like Mecha Wolf's wolf logo better than Jacob Fatu's. I wouldn't say he reminds me of Jacob Fatu, but he's got a good blend of agility and strength, similar to Jacob in that way. So, Tyrell Breed. Good to see you, man. I don't think Seth is a heel, Steven. He's not enough heel. I still think he's a face. I think. Oh, we got another LWO member. Here comes. Is it Cruz del Toro? Yeah. Cruz del Toro is here. So now both members of the LWO will be in the Copa Bardall. Yeah, I mean, I think Seth wants to be a heel, but he's just kind of transcended face heel dynamics, kind of like John Cena and Roman Reigns, it's just that kind of stuff. Mecha Wolf would look interesting with the Wyatts or with Aleister Black, even. Yeah, I think that could be a lot of fun. Mecha Wolf versus Jacob Fatu would be a fun one-off, I think, as well. Okay, well, the LWO now doing some teamwork on Mecha Wolf. Yeah, Sophie, I'm doing this show. I was since there was some NXT and WWE involvement in it. Once I found out about the main event, I knew I was going to want to watch this show anyways. And if I was going to watch it, we might as well watch it together since it's free and on YouTube for everybody to watch. So why not? So far, it's been a lot of fun though. It's really just getting started. We're only about 30 minutes in. Oh, Joaquin Wilde got misted and he is out. Mecha Wolf takes care of business there. The hard thing here is that a lot of the wrestlers just bail out of the ring in this match. It's hard to keep track of how many are left. Okay, Abismo taking on Del Toro. Aerostar still in there with La Parca and Taurus. Wait, is that Chad Gable? Oh, Otis. Otis is here. Wow. Otis is number 9. We're going to get Otis and Taurus busting up some fools right now. Oh, and that's what we're getting right away. Dude, Otis just dropped Taurus and La Parca and just bounced off Mecha Wolf. And, wow. I hadn't seen Otis in a minute. When I heard Shoosh, I was almost, Aerostar is gone. Otis just tossed Aerostar. That's so fun. You're getting the worm. Trying to hit. Boom. Hits Abismo with the worm. Or the caterpillar, rather. Vampiro. Oh, wow. Yeah, I don't know, man. So we've had 3 WWE stars in this match so far. And no NXT stars. Pimpinella Escarlata. And the crowd is excited. Oh my goodness. And kiss to Abismo. Wow. Oh, Taurus going after them. Oh, gosh. Okay, Otis and Pempe eliminated Taurus together. And now they're going to go after Mecha Wolf, I think. Maybe. Interesting. Just a trophy. Uh-oh. This is so weird. Pepe just totally flirting. Oh. Well, Mecha Wolf drop kicked Otis in the back and caused him to drop Pempe over the top rope. So Pempe's out. That was a crowd pleaser, though. Tyrell, you say you see Solo is afraid of Sammy. Who's coming in next? Number 11. So we have 3 left. Cybernetico. Oh, I remember him from back in the day. I think Solo is afraid of Sami Zayn losing the U.S. title. That's why I don't see Solo. I want to see again ever to Sami. Yeah, I don't know. I'm a little confused by sending Sami after Solo because the general overall story arc for the past few months was Karrion Kross telling Sami he wasn't going to win the world title, and Sami wanted to go on a journey to win the world title, and now it's like he's doing a side quest for a mid-card title. That's just kind of weird. Conan just said no yob on commentary. If you know, you know. Oh, boy. All right, now who we got? Oh, my gosh. It's a mini. Number 12 is a little person, and a very, very little person. Microman. This is hilarious. The trophy is bigger than Microman. This is wild. What in the world? Oh, and Microman just dodging. Oh my gosh. Wow. This is head scissors onto Mecha Wolf into Abysmo. Wow. I mean, Microman is very, very tiny, even by many standards. This is nuts. He literally comes up to the knee of other performers, maybe to the upper thigh. Cybernetico, nope. They're about to toss Cybernetico. Mecha Wolf and Abysmo trying to get rid of Cybernetico, but he's not going down without a fight. And he's not going down without a fight. Kane to show up and do a choke slam on Microman, that would be hilarious. Honestly, if JBL was a surprise entrant against Microman, it would be nuts. Oh, now Otis and Microman doing a little Steiner brother pose. This is so weird. Oh my gosh. All right, so this is 2 more. Here, Omos. You want to know where Omos was? Omos is here. Omos and Microman are about to do something entertaining. Oh gosh. While Omos slowly makes his entrance, I'm going to catch up with a few comments here. Yes, Sophie, JBL is part of the commentary team, but you know, certain Royal Rumbles commentators have gone in. But I don't know who's going to be number 14 after Omos. We'll have to see what happens. I like R-Truth doing the split personality thing. That shows me that creative hasn't given up on it. So, yeah, I don't mind him going back and forth. I'm okay with that. Riggerty says Otis for the W. Justin Omos is here. Dawsey said, didn't Heyman offer Sami to get a world title shot if he went to SmackDown that he turned down? Now Sami is on SmackDown going after the U.S. Championship. I know it's weird, right? That is weird. But at the same time, part of Sami's journey is kind of like Inamura in NXT. He wants to win with honor and do it the right way. So I could see him refusing a world title shot and then trying to do it on his own terms. Because that was kind of the whole point of his feud with Karrion Kross. But still, I don't know why he wouldn't just show up on SmackDown and be like, I want the world title. Like, sorry, Cody, I love you, but I want to be the champ. But you know, maybe we'll get there. All right, now we got Microman and Omos here. Microman, what are you doing? Oh my gosh, he's just poking him in the back of the leg. Omos is going to turn around and not even see him. Honestly, the sell here of Omos just looking around and it's like, what is tapping me on the leg? The camera shot here is amazing. This is hilarious. Oh my gosh, Microman, what are you doing, dog? The boot. The boot to Microman. The crowd hates it. And also, that reminded me of JBL like bullying Hornswoggle back in the day. Angela Penta, not a bad choice. He actually, I bet, oh my gosh. He's picking Microman up by the head. Jeez. Sitting him up on the turnbuckle. Omos is just laughing too. He's not taking Microman seriously at all. Well, everyone else now going after Omos, but he's just shrugging them all off. Yes, it was here. I think the crowd would lose it. Well, 2 guys down. Abismo and Del Toro are both gone. Otis is still in there, though, and here comes the last entrant in the Copa Bardall. So we have La Parka, Otis, Omos, Octagon. Okay. Octagon's here. Okay. So we have Octagon, La Parka, Otis, Microman, Omos, and Mecha Wolf are our remaining competitors. It's going to be hard to get rid of Omos because there's only 5 other guys left in the ring. So close, Angela. You're right. So close. You were just off by 3. Oh, gosh. Oh, man. I'm not sure what the crowd is chanting, but everybody is just completely stomped out. Shut up. Omos completely dropped Otis, and Microman was still on the top rope, and he just frog splashed him and pinned Otis and eliminated him. Microman eliminated Otis. Oh, that's hilarious. Oh, my gosh. Microman sitting here posing like classic Hogan. Well, Omos just picking him up like a baby. Oh, my gosh. He's holding him up like the Lion King. Please be careful, Omos. In the circle of life. And just dumps him right onto Del Toro and Abismo. Microman is eliminated. I mean, at this point, it feels like just a matter of time until Omos wins this match. I mean, you got 3 guys left, Octagon, La Parka, and Mecha Wolf. And I don't know how they're going to take down Omos. He's been booked so ridiculously strong here, unless they can somehow get him over the top rope. Oh, then they're going after Mecha Wolf. I know, that's not a smart move. You need as many numbers as you can to take down somebody like Omos. They are trying. They're trying to shake Omos as best they can. Everybody is taking shots at him, but they're also taking shots at each other. Octagon almost thrown over the top. La Parka almost throws Mecha Wolf over the top. Thank you, Conan. Exactly. Like, what are we doing? Corkscrew splash off the top from Octagon onto Mecha Wolf. Rolling cutter from La Parka. But y'all, like, the more you keep fighting each other, y'all gotta focus on Omos. La Parka about to do the La Parka strut. Fireman's carry. Oh. What a move from La Parka. And then Mecha Wolf eliminated. So now we have La Parka, Octagon, and Omos. here as the final 3 in the Copa Bardall. I do not like their chances either, Conan. But La Parka, credit to La Parka, he was number 2. No, he's number 1. Number 1 in the match. And Omos and Octagon were the final 2 entrants. So La Parka, the Iron Man. Oh, and there goes Octagon. We're down to Omos and La Parka. Final 2. All right, La Parka. Let's see what you got. Crowd is behind La Parka. They're loud too. Okay, La Parka, come on, man. Let's do this. La Parka's pretty tall. He's taller than I thought when I see him measure up against Omos. But yeah, he's getting tossed around by Omos though. Uh-oh. Drop kick, but Omos trying to get back in the ring. He's got one leg over. Okay, Omos is on the apron. He's trying. Come on, La Parka. No. Omos got him by the throat. About to get a choke slam here. And pulls. That's it. That kind of deflated the crowd, to be honest. Omos wins the Battle Royal. Well, it's cool to see Omos back. And he pretty much dominated. But, man, for a second, I thought we were going to see La Parka pull one out. Cool to see La Parka. LWO was fine. Cool to see Otis show up. The Microman spots were pretty funny. But yeah, decent opening match. And there we are. So that is our first match down tonight. Yeah, I mean, I'm curious if this was just a cameo appearance by Omos, just for the optics, of Triplemania, or if maybe they're going to utilize him in AAA a little bit more. Yeah, Otis had a pretty good showing too, and the Copa Bardall handed to Omos. Former tag team champion with AJ Styles. Former Brock Lesnar WrestleMania opponent, Omos. Chewy Martinez with Dragon Lee backstage for an interview. And all the promos being cut in Spanish because, of course. Justin, I enjoyed it. I thought it was fine. I thought it was a decent opening match. It slowed down a little bit at times, but there were some fun surprises in the match, and I was impressed by some of the AAA guys that were in there. So I was happy to see them perform. So I'm sure TKO and WWE's involvement has absolutely increased the visibility for this. I mean, that's part of the reason why I'm watching it for sure. But you know what? Their involvement has increased ticket sales. It's increased visibility, and this is a brand of WWE and TKO now. So, yeah. Hype Punk. Let me see. Pipe Punk. I don't know who that is. Dr. Wagner Jr. Whoa. Mesias coming out with the doctor and get up. And I dig that. That's pretty awesome. So El Hijo del Wagner Jr. Taking on El Mesias for the Latin American Championship coming up next. And that spot of El Mesias coming out looking like Dr. Doom is pretty dope. I want the Latin American Championship. I'm going to make it very difficult for you at Triplemania. Okay. I'm going to give my life for this championship. Okay. One of my dreams is always to be part of Triplemania. The Aztec warrior defeated you, Mesias. You have a history with my father who defeated you many times, including at Triplemania. Bring that title to the table and I will obtain the grand title. Okay. So the son is taking on the father's old rival. I'm very interested in that. WWE has an offer to buy TNA. Huh. I mean, I don't know. That could be good for wrestling. It could be bad for wrestling. I don't know. As long as they actually treat it, if they could actually treat it like another brand and keep it going, I wouldn't mind. But if they do it the way Vince did WCW, I wouldn't be interested in them doing that. I'm only interested in WWE buying TNA if TNA continues to exist as a separate entity. And that actually could, I think that could result in fewer releases because you could move people to AAA. You could move people to TNA instead of releasing them from their contract or cutting them, you know? But that's just my opinion. Pretty soon, the world of wrestling is going to look like 2K25 GM mode, where you have WCW and Raw and SmackDown and NXT and ECW, and then you have TNA. It's going to be wild. Oh, okay, so Wagner Jr. is from Noah, Justin. Okay, Noah. So, Shinsuke spent a little time over there. That's where we got Yoshi Inamura from. Okay, that's cool. Tyrell, what do you got to say, brother? WWE is doing Tama Tonga's injury. We don't see him for a long time. Jimmy, you're saying Jimmy was out for a long time. Till Bad Blood. What do you think? Yeah, I don't know what the progress is on Tama's rehab. I thought we would have seen him back by now. But, the MFTs are already running 4 deep. Can I be honest to you about the MFTs? I am not feeling JC Mateo. I don't know. There's something about – this is so loud. Sorry. He is – I don't know. Maybe it's the way he's been booked. But he is so underwhelming to me now, JC Mateo. I'm like, I'd rather have Tama Tonga back. At least he's like – at least he was getting some traction with that yeah, and all that other stuff. So, anyway. The Cage Dancing Girls. How long ago was that, Rickety? I remember not really being excited about TNA anymore after the AJ Styles, Christopher Daniels, Samoa Joe days. I know they had some highs and lows after that, but yeah. Here comes Dr. Doom, El Mesias. Coming out with a manager who looks like he feels very out of place, but his jacket is pretty dope. It's like different patches of lucha masks. It's kind of cool. Dorian, well done. His music is pretty epic. Pretty cool presentation. Oh man, the name change. Oh, I remember when Hogan and Bischoff took over TNA. I remember trying to watch that first episode of Impact when they tried to go head to head on Mondays. It was a terrible idea. And yeah, it felt so second rate. Like the South American Championship for AAA. Yeah, seriously. What if Ethan Page showed up? I'm just kidding. I don't need. I wasn't watching this tonight to have WWE completely saturate the entire card. I like the little cameos in the first match. And I'm okay with Omos winning the Battle Royal if he's going to be a part of AAA going forward for a little bit. But I don't need WWE presence in every match. Okay, here we go. El Mesias and El Hijo de Wagner Jr. I mean, just from the video package, it seems like they have a really good opportunity to put over El Hijo de Wagner Jr. and have him, I don't want to say finish his story, but do something fun there. Sophie, that's so sad to hear. Like, regardless of what your feelings are on the Hulk Hogan's of the world, like, don't boo a eulogy, man. That's just trash behavior. It's just trash behavior to boo a eulogy, no matter who it's for. I mean, if the people I can't stand the most in this world died and someone was trying to eulogize them, I'm not going to catcall and heckle and boo their eulogy. That's just trashy. Yeah, the mask is pretty cool. I heard Vince's take on Hogan, and it was certainly a take. For those of you who didn't watch like the TMZ documentary, which I didn't watch it either, I just saw this clip later. He said Hulk Hogan wasn't a racist; he was a person who said racist things. And I mean, that is a perspective. And whether we want to, whether we want to admit it or not, Vince probably knew Hogan better than most people. So that might be true, because that also doesn't undo what Hogan said, and it doesn't undo how people felt about it. It's just a different kind of labeling of the situation. So, Justin, is it Wagner or Mesias that's Mil Muertes from Lucha Underground? I'm guessing Mil Muertes because he certainly had that kind of aura about him. Chops in the corner. Mesias. I'm going to have to get used to that. The set looks pretty cool. You got like kind of a big AAA sign in the background, 3 separate A video screens, except they're running ads constantly on it, like kind of like at the scoreboard of a baseball game. And so it's a little distracting. So sometimes you'll see people's faces on the screen background, and I'm like, is somebody interfering? But it's really just ads. Dr. Wagner, the father, over at ringside, cheering him on behind the barricade. Sophie, I don't know. I think to some degree they probably will. I don't mind them using talent like Los Garzas or Dirty Dom or even El Grande Americano and stuff. And I mean, I'm not mad about them using Omos, and I did pop for Otis tonight, but I hope it doesn't become. I hope AAA doesn't become a place where they just send talent they don't know what to do with. Like, I think it's different when they're sending their own Latin American superstars there, because they can still stay true to the culture of the promotion. So I don't mind seeing the LWO down there, or Legado, Fantasma, or any of those guys, or Lola Vice, whatever. But yeah, I hope this doesn't become a place where Judgment Day shows up a lot or, whatever. Uh-oh. Okay. Mesias and Dr. Wagner are jawing at each other. That's true, Rick RT. We have become more sensitive as a society to a degree. And so sometimes you have to kind of look at each situation and be like, what's over the line and what's not. And I look at that when I think about gimmicks like El Grande Americano. There were a lot of people when El Grande Americano debuted who were crying and wanting to cancel WWE and all this other stuff. But you know what? He is super over in Mexico. The Mexican crowds love him. So why don't we let the perceived offended cultures determine whether or not something is offensive? Like all the sports teams that are named after Native American cultures. Why don't you let the Native American cultures determine if they are happy with that or not? Because some of them actually don't mind. Some do. And in those cases, yeah, maybe we should have a conversation and change that stuff. But I don't know, man. I will say, I want to be, I am pro respect. I want everyone to be respectful of one another. But also sometimes I get a little agitated by groups who get offended on behalf of other people who aren't offended themselves in the first place. Does that make sense? Like, if there's a target audience who could be offended and they are, then we should respect that. But otherwise, let's not be so serious. Conan and JBL are on the same page right now, kind of healing it up on commentary. And it's funny hearing JBL put over Conan as a fellow heel. So funny. Crowd behind Dr. Wagner Jr. Senior hasn't left this, hasn't sat down this whole match. Big splash off the top. That wasn't 3? That looked like a botched count to me. I thought that was 3, but they only said it was 2. Justin, I agree, man. It's kind of sad that so we had Wahoo McDaniel in the 70s and early 80s, who was a true badass, by the way, as a Native American gimmick. And Jack Briscoe was too, not Jerry Briscoe, Vince's stooge, but Jack Briscoe, who was NWA champion multiple times. Man, big power bomb by Wagner. And then we had Tatanka after that, who, don't get me wrong, who I loved Tatanka as a kid because I didn't think anything of it. But strangely enough, Eddie Thorpe, they had I thought he had a lot of potential before he was released. So I was kind of disappointed to see Eddie Thorpe get released, especially after hearing some of his pitches on a podcast after he got released. He had a whole distraction, interference on the apron. But come on, Dr. Wagner, get in there. He's taking a swing at your boy. Here we go. There you go. Take him out. Boom. He slugs the manager, Dorian. Uh-oh. Spear from El Mesias. Only 2. Chief J Strongbow. Yeah, good call, Angela. But yeah, on a podcast after he got released, Eddie Thorpe mentioned a pitch he made to chase after the North American title because he's like, I'm a Native American. This is my land. And I want to reclaim the resources that were stolen from me. And one of the most precious resources is gold. I want the North American title because that belongs to me. And I'm like, dude, that logic, whether he's face or heel, is great. And I can't believe they didn't give him a shot to chase them. Sophie, I hate that Cross got a 24-hour offer. That was a complete slap in the face. Falcon Arrow. Only 2? Oh, no, 3. Oh, he got it. The refs counting in this match is a little weird. But Elio Del Wagner Jr. is the new Latin American champion. Oh, and his father puts the mask back on to give him the title. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Man, Charles Robinson takes more hits than anybody, in and out of the ring. God bless Lowell H.
This is a major upset like when we beat Joshua,
Okay. New Latin American champion. Oh, we're going to have a post-match interview here. He gives his son the mask. Yeah, that is pretty cool. Thanks for pointing that out, Rick.
Bien. Antes que nada, esto es para mi México, para mi familia, pero sobre todo para mi gran edad. ¡Viva México!
Okay. And his dad taking a knee. Time to honor him. That's pretty cool. Here's Judgment Day.
So I appreciate the time. It's Triplemania, the biggest Triplemania of all time. You know why? Because the Judgment Day. Estamos aquí, Mexico City, way. And as the greatest intercontinental champion of all time tonight, I solidify myself as the greatest Mysterio of all time when I become nuevo mega campeón.
Well, well, well. Ray's rolling up on the Judgment Day. Rickerty, I'm gonna meet you in the middle on that, saying waiting for Ray to do the same for Dom. Let me put on my glasses here for a second. Tell you, I don't know how far we are away from it. Oh, they're cutting promos on each other in Spanish.
Sit down. La primera fila, donde te conseguí boleto. Watch the greatest Mysterio of all time accomplish something you've never done, and that's el mega campeón. So burn, punch. See ya. Sit down. Siéntate.
Do you think Ray could cost Dom the match? That would be crazy. Anyway, all this to say, I don't know when it'll happen, but Dom is so good as a heel that he inevitably one day will be a babyface again, one that the crowd is actually behind. And when that happens, do you think he and Ray style? And that will be some peak entertainment. I absolutely think we'll be seeing that in the next couple of years. That Dom is popular with the fans, but he's still a heel, sort of like Seth Rollins. But eventually, I think Dom will start doing babyface things. I even wonder if when Liv returns, if Dom actually chooses to stay with Liv and rejects Roxy and the rest of the Judgment Day, if that will count as a face turn. I don't know. If he does that, we'll see what happens. Yeah, Justin, that's a great question on who's going to get involved in the main event, because there's a lot of threads there. Because you've got the Judgment Day, you've got Ray there, El Grande is in the match, and he's got multiple El Grandes. So we'll see what happens. Oh, here's Lola. So it's time for the mixed trios match. And she's teaming with Mr. Iguana, so she got the green on tonight. Okay. I don't know that Liv is going to act any different when she returns, but who does the crowd cheer when? I mean, she's going to have a problem with Roxy. I mean, I feel like Liv and Roxy are going to have a problem, and the crowd's going to have to pick one side or the other. And coming up is Nino Hamburguesa. He's literally coming out here with hamburgers. Wow. This theme music's not bad. It's better than some of the Def Rebel stuff. He's a big dude. He reminds me of a 2025 PN News. Oh my gosh. Well, Sophie, I disagree. I think Roxy has been definitely flirting with Dom. He just hasn't been reciprocating anything yet, which is interesting to me. He has been trying to keep his distance from her, and he, to a degree, lesser so than he did with Liv back in the day. So, 3-minute warning. That's a good comparison too. Here comes Mr. Iguana. And Layeska. They have mixed tag team championships in AAA. That's kind of cool. Dude, doing this entrance, crawling all the way to the ring has got to be exhausting. Dang, Lola's Crawling on the mat too, girl. What you doing? Yeah, it does look a little like Rosie, Angela. Roxy, Roxy's younger than Liv. Roxy's one of the younger women on the roster.
Going to be an entertaining match, that's for sure.
All right, here comes Judgment Day. Yeah, I'm sure my brother and sister A and B would have a lot of fun with mixed tag titles. All right, so we've got so Raquel is the one wrestling for the mixed trio, and Roxy is supposed to be the manager. I've said it once, I'll say it 100 times. I actually really like this theme. I just hate it for Judgment Day. This could have been the Street Profits new theme. Judgment Day in Mexico City. It's crazy how many iterations of Judgment Day have existed. Okay, so Roxy is 23. Yep. That's I don't know. I mean, I'm sure, out of all the wrestlers, I think Javon Evans is younger than her. And who knows how old the LFG kids and stuff are. But as far as main roster acts, she might be one of the youngest, if not the youngest, right now. I'm curious, though, Rickardy, if you know who the youngest main roster person is. Lola Vice and Raquel Rodriguez. This is an interesting opening pairing. All right, Lola trying to go for an armbar on Raquel, but Raquel fighting it off. Uh-oh, big lift. Okay, Liv 30. Oh, wow, 31. Okay. I didn't realize there was that big of an age gap between Roxy and Liv. I thought Liv was younger than that. I found the brother and sister of Yesna, and I made a pair of boots on them. Then I found the grandmother made a belt on the grandma. Great, I love it. She's wearing it. Oh my gosh. Sophie, I did hear Dolph Ziggler's idea for John Cena's last match. I think it was stupid. Sorry. I mean, Ziggler's, Nick Nemeth has been around wrestling far longer than I have, at least in, actually working in the industry and stuff. But I don't care for that match at all. It sounds slow and boring, and for me, anticlimactic. I have an idea what I would want John Cena's last match to be, but I don't know if I want to say it just yet. All right, here comes Hamburger Dude. A street vendor's nightmare, JBL. His logo, low-key, goes pretty hard, though. The hamburger with sunglasses. True, Sophie. Okay, Rickardy, thank you for confirming. I knew she had to be close if she wasn't.
Very quickly, you're not going to find Nino Hamburguesa. No, Iguana's have 7-0. You're very dangerous. So you're saying that salmonella from Mr. Iguana with Nino Hamburguesa is like a phone in the neck. That's right. They'll just slap the. They're doing your best to fire up JD McDonagh.
Oh, gosh. JD cannot move hamburger here. Even Raquel smacked him in the mouth. It's like, hey, get out there and do something. What did Roxy just by the ring? He's drinking a protein shake and doing some push-ups. This match is so unserious. Oh my gosh. That's hilarious. All right. Yeah, no. Coach might have some of the worst takes on WWE this side of Dave Meltzer. I don't give any credence to anything he says. Well, Raquel tries a shot, but she gets caught by Lola. Now here comes Lola and Hamburguesa. I think they're both going to do the. Now here's the question: is Hamburguesa going to say I'm a Latina? Oh. Yeah, whoever Cena faces in his last match, it should just be one person, and they just need to actually craft a good story for it to be his last match, and it doesn't have to be overbooked. I mean, just something straight up, and let John Cena lay it all out there and be done. Yeah, I believe Cena when he says he doesn't choose his own opponents. I'm sure he has some input on maybe the matches themselves and stuff like that, but no, he's not writing his own retirement, I don't think. Gold, Dustin, Iguana. Oh, Justin, that's a good call. Seeing Dustin and Iguana would be a lot of fun. Their face paint is a little similar in style. Yeah, well, that makes sense, Angela. Ray and Truth. They've both been around for so long. Ray's been wrestling since what, 1995? So he's been wrestling for 30 years. So maybe even longer than that. That's when I remember him being on TV, at least. Trying to get that tag to Iguana and Layeska. Can Finn stop him, though? Finn tags into JD. JD cuts off Hamburger. Oh, he almost looked like he was going to bow up at Lola. JD McDonagh doing the Lola dance. JD has gotten more entertainment in this. It's wild. Oh man, Raquel drops Burger with a clothesline. Oh man, somersault senton to the floor from Lola Vice onto Raquel. Double suplex coming up, but nope. Reversal coming. No. Takes Finn Balor and JD McDonagh down. All right, we got a tag to Layeska. Oh, Layeska biting a chunk out of JD McDonagh. Chops coming. Hurricane Rana. Iguana Rana. Big jump. Tope by Iguana. Takes down JD. What are we seeing here? Iguana now with Finn Balor. Oh my gosh. Now Finn Balor's holding something. Oh my gosh. It's a demon Finn Balor puppet. It's a demon Finn Balor puppet to take off. It's got eyes and everything. It's demon Finn puppet versus Lance. Some people are going to crash out about this, about demon Finn Balor being a puppet, but I don't care. This is hilarious. This is just entertainment. Oh gosh. And he's got Layeska. And he is getting so much heat. This is hilarious. Wow. Oh, now Hamburguesa's got 2 burgers. He's handing a burger. It's like Stone Cold handing beers. A couple of burger wisers. Well, Demon Finn told him to eat it. And Enziguri has him drop Layeska. Tag to Lola Vice. Springboard to the outside from Iguana. Oh, Judgment Day's caught Iguana. Hamburguesa's about to go for a suicide dive. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. And he did it. Knocks down the group. But here comes Raquel. And Lola is the legal woman. Roundhouse kicks from Lola. She caught her with the back fist. Okay. Oh, Lola going to go up top. Oh, and Roxy ruins everything. Who's here? Oh, no. Someone was charging Roxy and missed and hit Lola Vice, and she doesn't seem to care that she hit Lola. But she's chasing off Roxy now. Oh, giant big boot from Raquel. Tahana bomb. That's got to do it. Okay, Judgment Day wins. Raquel beats Lola Vice due to some interference. Puppet Demon Finn Balor, Sexy Star. Okay, thank you, Rickety. Yeah, I'm still learning. That Puppet Demon Finn was hilarious. It's nice when wrestling can be a little unserious at times in the right context. Like mixed tag match here in AAA, it's not the main event of Raw and a tag title match or anything like that, So comedy in wrestling is fun when you put it in the right places. And that was entertaining. I enjoyed it. Sako, Cobra, and Layeska, yeah. That would be quite a standoff, Angela, for sure. Okay. Judgment Day for life. Come on. Honestly, though, Judgment Day been lasting so long, it might be for life.
It's disappointing turn of the match where the trio of Lola, Reinas, and Iguana and Nino Hamburguesa are just further as far as the Mesias. Oh, my Vikingo making an appearance. The front side of the mic. We saw how the corner was stepping out. We saw Flammer really listening.
Okay, so that's the mixed trios match down. So we've got 3 matches down tonight. So we've still got a street fight for the tag titles. Oh, and I think that's coming up next. And then the women's title as well. And then our main event. So we're halfway through the card tonight. Been pretty entertaining so far. Here we go. Psycho Clown. Okay. Psycho Clown's got a cool mask reveal. I appreciate that about him. Pagano and Psycho Clown, okay.
El equipo de sí, mencionas a Pagano, thank you, payaso. Le vamos a demostrar una vez más que somos los campeones de pareja de aquí y para mucho rato. Ahora continuamos entre señores, eso no nos asusta. Nosotros estamos cortados.
We are cut from finer metals. Pagano.
México, vamos a llenarnos tantito de contaminación, porque nuestro aire en Monterrey es muy fresco, pero pues lo vemos. María, mucha calle queda. Garza, no, güey.
Well, I'm imagining this street fight's going to be pretty wild. Yes, Justin. Mech Wolf, Pagano, and Black. That could be pretty wild. Here comes Pagano now. It'll be pretty dope. And here comes Pop for Psycho Clown. Man, he is all spiked up. You know what? I would be very sports entertained to see Psycho Clown and Pagano be special challengers for Hank and Tank on NXT. just to see Hank and Tank's reaction to those guys coming out to fight them. I feel like they would be very surprised. Yeah, Angela, right now we're in a season where older wrestlers, but 40 and up wrestlers are still thriving because the style they work isn't as demanding on them as it used to be. I mean, a lot of mid to late 30s and early 40s guys still have some left in the tank. And a lot of those guys who have lasted didn't work crazy, like, for example, Jeff Hardy type style, Jeff Hardy or Mick Foley type styles when they were younger. So they can, so they still have some gas in the tank they can work on. All right. Here comes Los Garza. I'm not sure why they call themselves Los Garza, by the way, because there's just Angel Garza and Humberto Carrillo is the other member. So unless his name really is Garza, these guys got some Aztec gear, though. We got a street fight tonight, so we'll see what we got. Fun. Hey, lad. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Yeah, Angela. I mean, honestly, in retrospect, when you look at the injuries that Austin accumulated between his knees and his neck, it's kind of wild that he made it to 39, that he almost made it to 40. Because it's not that he wrestled a particularly difficult style. But yeah, like just those injuries pile up and it's hard to keep going. I wonder what kind of spots we get in a AAA street fight. You got the Clowns, Rigger. Do you think we're done with Los Garzas holding the titles? I think you may be right. I felt like that, I'm glad that they took the belts to SmackDown, that we got to see, Psycho Clown and Iguana on SmackDown that time. And, you build to this, and now you've got a street fight, no rules. That's a great time for the Clowns to take back over. Okay. All right, we've got weapons in the ring already. Are the Mexico City crap? Oh my gosh. Whoa. We've got barbed wire kendo sticks, and Los Garzas look shook. Goodness gracious. Yeah, Angela, you're right. Like Austin was a very technically sound wrestler. I mean, you just look at his early matches with Bret Hart in WWE, but like any of his time in WCW, he was a very technically sound performer. Yeah, and after Owen Hart broke his neck, he had to make changes. So there we go. And good for Austin. He figured out a way to adjust his style. He made his style actually more in tune with his character. And, he changed the business. He was the top guy for years. He defined a generation of wrestler. Yeah, I've got the Clowns in this match, Justin. I think – sorry. one, I don't know. I don't know who's going to win the main event, right? But I don't believe that we'll have WWE guys holding the tag titles and the Mega Championship at the same time. Like, we're already doing that to TNA with Trick Williams and JC Jane. And, like, surely WWE has got the foresight and the understanding to know what the optics of that are going to be if they keep taking over the championships of these companies they're working with or owning, for that matter. So I do think they gave a run to Los Garzas to give it a little more visibility, but I think the Clowns will probably take this and they'll stay in AAA. But I tell you what, if Los Garzas retain and then Dom or El Grande wins tonight, I mean, I'm not going to be mad about it. I'm just curious what their plan will be to actually elevate the talent that already exists in these companies. Oh, Garza goes through the chair in the corner. Man, jumping code breaker from Pagano. Good grief. Psycho Clown with the strap. Tilt-a-whirl backbreaker. Pagano with a chair. Psycho Clown throws Berto into Garza. Now they're just, caning him in the corner. We got two chairs set up in the middle ring. The Clowns versus the Wyatt Six, man. I have to watch that like this. That'd be wild. Good grief. German suplex through the chairs. Man. Just a lot of plunder in the ring. Just a lot of plunder in the ring. A little aura farming by the Clowns. Okay. Psycho Clown ripping the mask down. Actually, I really love that move. Ripping the mask off to show like the fleshy evil clown. It's pretty dope. Oh my gosh. Barbed wire kendo sticks smacking Los Garzas. Jeez. Even if that is gimmicked, like that's just got to leave extra welts on them. Oh, he's getting the EO Sky trash can treatment. We're going to get a concerto onto the trash can, and they smack that trash can. Eric Rowan and Talatonga. Justin, that match could be, as JR once said, bowling shoe ugly, or it could be really fun, depending on how you plan that match out. Wow, Alabama Jam, Mexico City Jam, off the top, onto the trash can, but only gets two from Pagano onto Angel Garza. Yeah, the commentary correctly pointing out the Clowns are not necessarily trying to win the match with urgency. They seem to be just taking their time with inflicting pain. Pagano taking his time, getting to the top. Moonsault. Oh, jeez. Moonsaults with a chair, but Garza gets out of the way, and he just eats Matt, and the chair bounced back up and caught him. Yikes. Oh, Psycho Clown runs himself into the stairs, trying to charge Garza and misses. Berto going for a cover to Pagano. Only 2. Los Garza is about to set up a table in the ring. Overhand shot. All right, table set up. I think Pagano is about to go for a ride into the table. What are we about to see here? They got him. I think they're just going to slam him. A double press right through the table. Angel Garza double pin, but Psycho Clown breaks it up. Man, oh man. Well, this has been a solid show so far. And it hasn't been bad. I feel like maybe Worlds Collide, like pound for pound, has been the better show so far. But I really feel like when we get to that main event, we're going to see something special. It's just how I feel.
The champions, your challengers showing any signs of slowing. Ronan, what's Psycho looking for?
More tables coming out. We've already got 2 tables next to each other on the outside of the ring. Psycho Clown bringing a 3rd table, this time bringing it into the ring. If I'm looking careful, he's struggling, though. The table legs are not cooperating with him. There's already a 4th table. So there's 2 tables in the ring and 2 tables out of the ring. So we're going to have 2 tables in each corner. They're going to have a table in these 2 corners in the ring. Garza's a double team Psycho Clown, and they're going to suplex. Whoa. Pagano comes in and spears both Los Garzas in the middle of the suplex, though, and knocks them through the table, saving his partner. Yes, sir. Thank you for the idea and the encouragement, River T. If you're new to the channel, join the conversation, join the fun, like and subscribe. And if this is your first time hanging out with Mark by Wrestling, I do want to let you guys know what we say every single time is that being a Mark means you believe, and believing makes wrestling better. In other words, we just try to have a good time out here. We're trying to find ways to enjoy the wrestling we're watching. Trying to climb to memberships and super chat status. We are working our way up there with viewership hours. And so in the meantime, if you do want to donate or get a chat highlighted, you can absolutely donate in one of those 2 ways. And I'm more than happy to accommodate you reading your message on screen. So keep that in mind. But yeah, we also, if you're new here, we watch NXT every Tuesday. We typically watch Raw and SmackDown and the big PLEs as well. I've just been off Raw and SmackDown for the past couple of weeks, just some family business. But we're here every Tuesday. Oh, my gosh. We're going to have a massive table spot here. Good Lord. Both tables gone through. Angel Garza had Pagano in a World's Strongest Slam and Psycho Clown in a power bomb on the apron and drops them off through 2 tables. Berto coming through now. Bringing him in the ring, going to go for a cover. The referee's messing with a chunk of the table. Only 2. The referee was out of position. Wow. True words, Justin. Wrestling is loved and wrestling is hated, but also wrestling is life. Paraphrasing from Danny Rojas. All right, Psycho Clown and Berto climbing up to the top turnbuckle. Will we see something like a Spanish fly? No. Psycho Clown knocked down. Berto's still up top, though. Pagano, does he have barbed wire in his mouth? Oh my gosh. Berto looked like he's seen a ghost. Oh my gosh. He's wrapping the barbed wire around Berto's face. Oh my gosh, they're wrapping him in barbed wire around his body. And he is screaming for dear life. Man, step over senton. And Berto, Psycho Clown. Oh my gosh, he's going to Spanish fly Berto wrapped in barbed wire. Good Lord, off the top, that's got to be it. That's it. The Clowns are your new champions. Oh, I just noticed Psycho Clown's like new mask face when he ripped it down has AAA logo and the WWE logo on either side of his face. We have new AAA Tag Team Champions. Oh, there's more clowns. Don't send in the clowns. You were right, Rickardy. Man, Los Garzas and the clowns, man, they absolutely went through some spots for sure tonight. Good grief. Man, that barbed wire was nasty. And you know what? Super props to the Garzas and to the clowns for that barbed wire spot being the finish of the match. Because wrapping your opponent in barbed wire and then doing a Spanish fly off the top rope, unless someone's coming in from the outside to interrupt that count, should always be a finish. So good on them for actually making that a finish. JBL saying you got to be here to witness how loud the crowd is. Well, a lot of fun in that match. We got 2 matches left. So we're probably looking at about 2.5 hours of the show tonight. Vikingo backstage. Vikingo still being booed, you guys. Does anybody in the chat know why Vikingo is not well received by the AAA crowd? I'm just curious. Or do they just like the other guys better?
Vikingo, te deseo mucha suerte esta noche.
Muchas gracias.
AAA loved Alberto. Wow. That's okay. Well, there you go. It's interesting. Huh. Well, I stopped following Alberto, years ago. And talk about reputations. I know he's not super well liked outside of AAA, at least. Because I know WWE didn't really want anything to do with him. So, I don't know, man. It's crazy. Yeah, man, the Garzas, I would love for them to get pushed into that SmackDown, reinserted into that SmackDown tag title picture. I know it's crowded, but I really think they've done a great job with the SmackDown tag title picture. Everyone seems like a viable contender. Oh, that's right, I forgot. Rey Mysterio is going to induct Conan into the AAA Hall of Fame. Big pop for Rey, just for announcing his name. You know what always tickles me about Rey is that he's worn so many masks over the years, right? But when he's actually doing like a formal event, like the Hall of Fame or something like this, you can tell that he's got like dress up masks and then like in ring masks. You know what I mean? And he's wearing like a dressy mask tonight. That always cracks me up. Justin, I don't think you're wrong. I think sending the Garzas to Raw, the Raw tag division is absolutely in need of some tag teams. You could probably send one or two of those tag teams from SmackDown over to Raw to revitalize it too. Like, I think that would be a healthy decision. Like, send the Garzas and the Motor City Machine Guns over to Raw. And you could keep doing what you're doing with SmackDown, just minus those two teams. And I think that would be good. Or, and then when you're ready to do it, send Phoenix over to Raw too. And then you have the Lucha Brothers over there. There you are. My favorite Rey mask. Oh, man, that's so hard, right? Because he went for so long doing the superhero masks. Was it WrestleMania 19 when he wrestled Matt Hardy when he was dressed like the Flash? Or was that Daredevil? But I loved his gear for that one. Actually, I didn't mind his Captain America gear when he wrestled at WrestleMania 27 in Atlanta, too. I also like his old school Spider-Man mask, too, from like 96. What's your favorite mask, Justin? I remember that Silver Surfer gear, Angela. Yeah, he did body paint, and that just didn't work. I remember that though. Eddie still gets a big pop in Mexico City. I like this mask, though. Dossie, that's a great question. I think Breaker and Reed being the tag team champions would legitimize them as a team and legitimize the titles. I don't think you get the titles off of them without putting together the Lucha Brothers, though. I think Penta, I think you could do that, but then you need to fast track Penta and Phoenix together. Yeah, that's what I'd want to see. I'd want to see the Lucha Brothers against Bronson and Braun. Oh, yeah, that Joker mask. Oh, yeah, the Phantom. The Phantom getup at Halloween Havoc 97 was great. The purple, the Halloween Havoc mask. Also, I want to give Ray so much props because you know how long he's had knee problems, and he seems to get around just fine. Yeah, I don't think Ray's ever had facial hair under the mask while he's been active in his career, like been on camera.
Y hoy en día, ese sueño se ha cumplido. Vamos a regresar y revivir la historia de Conan.
Okay, we're going to video package on Conan. Oh, we're getting some Nitro Conan. Okay.
de asistencia históricos y que aún se mantienen vigentes. Cruzó fronteras y no solo llevó la lucha libre a los ojos del mundo, sino que también vio culturas, estilos y generaciones. Sabes que siento que llevo en mi corazón. Gracias a ti.
Video from Penta.
Y hoy estoy representando mi país en la mejor compañía del mundo que es WWE. Te mereces estar en el salón de la fama de tu empleado.
Truth. Oh, that's dope. Norman Smiley. Hey. Road Dogg. They're talking to old LAX, man. 3-lap crew, sorry. Not LAX. I get my TNA factions mixed up sometimes. Man, I'll tell you, I forgot how over he was in WCW for a while. There was a hot minute where Conan was just as over on the mic as Scott Hall, as, you know, Jericho, as any of those guys.
Muchas gracias.
Thank you very much.
He's getting some Conan chants from the crowd. Good for you, Conan.
If you got for me in my career,
Yo vine a entretenerlo.
thank you. I am here to entertain you.
Lo primero que quiero saber es qué aerolínea me va a dejar subir eso en el avión.
What kind of airline is going to let me fly with this?
Lo
First thing I
segundo,
want to know.
si somos sinceros, se demoraron 30 años en darme esto.
It took 30 years to give me this.
Yeah.
Pero
What?
ahora sé apreciar las cosas como antes no. Porque saber
If you want to see some older Conan too, like before he became sort of the hood Conan that was, you know, in the NWO and TNA and stuff like that. Actually, in the early 90s, he had a good match with Ric Flair. I want to say the Great American Bash one year for the United States title. He was the U.S. champion before, I want to say before Hulk Hogan got there, like early 94. I'm trying to remember when it was, but yeah, he was WCW US champion in the early 90s for a brief run.
35 años, lo único que me ha importado es la lucha, que crezca, que vaya a otras fronteras. Si yo iba a Puerto Rico, recomendaba a luchadores. Si iba a los Estados Unidos, recomendaba a luchadores. Porque yo amo la lucha libre. Yo he dejado mi cuerpo. Yo tengo más de 10 operaciones. Traigo prótesis, señorita. Yo he dejado mi cuerpo, sangre, por toda esta república.
Conan just basically talking about all the sacrifices he's made, you know, in his career, while thanking the crowd for being there and all they've done for him.
Muchas gracias. Thank you very much. Muchas gracias. Thank you. Oscar quería que le dijera la historia como yo creo. Yo vi mi primera lucha libre en Tijuana.
So my first lucha libre in Iguana,
2 años.
when I was 22 years
Un
old.
señor me invitó a Tijuana,
The gentleman fighting me,
que era campeón mundial, tenía un
he
campeonato.
was world champion, he had a championship.
Luchadores.
And he told me he could make me a wrestler.
Llego a Tijuana, estaba haciendo entrenamientos de
Doing
tiro,
training.
de Rey Mysterio.
And he was there also. Mysterio's
Talking about training with Rey Mysterio back in the day.
Me dice, no, primero que tú andas diciendo
They told me you were saying
que muchos
that
goles.
you were a wrestler. Wrestler. No, I've never been a wrestler.
Manager.
Manager.
Conan's kind of
I'm the manager.
he's kind of drifting into storytelling at this point.
World champion.
Which, you know, these Hall of Fame kind of moments are always tricky because you want to honor the inductee, but also like why I don't know, things start to go a little long-winded.
So many people that love me.
Carlos Reinas, el torneo con él. Pero
Oh,
los Guayos,
goodness gracious.
Canal 44 de Ciudad Juárez. Ariel Diablo Romero, el Villano Tercero, mi padre, hermano,
Father, brother,
Antonio Peña.
don't you think?
Queremos
We love you.
Tercera Peña, Dorian Roldán y mi familia.
Angela, I was in the building for Ric Flair's Hall of Fame retirement speech, and that man spoke for about an hour. But I'll give you this much: he also had been wrestling for 30, 40 years, and he had a story for everything. So he did talk a long time, but his stories were very interesting too. They were fun to listen to. So
Y lo último que quiero decir
The other
es,
thing I want to say is,
un escritor se llama Víctor Hugo dijo,
Victor Hugo, he said,
no hay nada más poderoso
there's nothing more powerful
en una idea que su tiempo ha llegado. Es
the
tiempo
average at the moment.
y me da tanto
Today is the
gusto
time for lucha libre.
que lo
And I'm
estamos haciendo
happy
con
that we're
WWE
doing this now with WWE.
porque estoy trabajando
Because
nuevamente
I'm working
con
once
muchos que
again
yo aprecio,
with people that
Fabio
appreciate
Vega.
Sammy Vega.
Cállate la boca, güey. Chinga tu madre otra vez.
Shut up, you dad.
¿Te quieres lucir? Ve a caminar a Crawford, güey.
Sí.
Ahora,
Don't take it out. Now,
yeah, Angela, I remember that, and I remember Triple H saying that was one of his like worst moments in wrestling, having to be the one to go tell Rick to wrap it up.
Thanks a lot, Taker. Thanks, Mark.
y gracias a todos ustedes.
To all of you.
Okay, we're done. Oh, El Grande Americano.
Since the last time I saw him, said, how are you? Okay. So I talked to 3 of your opponents already tonight, including Dominik Mysterio, who tagged with on Raw.
Cada quien es cuenta. Pero,
I don't know. I think Conan's I think Conan's part in the NWO Wolfpack was probably pretty successful too. How many Americanos will we see tonight? We know that there are 3 out there. So we'll see. All right. Coming up next, the Reinas. And we get to see Natalya. Okay. Flammer, Faby, Apache, and Natalya. Okay, we get a video package here for the Queen of Queens, the Reinas Championship. The reincarnation of Lucifer. Flammer. Okay. Looks like she can go hard.
Faby, Apache, Natalya. Yo sé que son unas leyendas, pero eso ya quedó en el pasado. Yo, la reina de reinas Flammer, yo soy el futuro.
She is the future, she says.
Lady Flammer, eres la actual campeona reina de reinas. Natalya, eres leyenda en tu país. Yo, Faby Apache, he hecho mucho y he estado en todas las Triplemanias.
She's been in all the Triplemanias.
4 veces el campeonato reina de reinas.
4-time Queen of Queens champion.
Porque ese brillo se lo tengo que dar yo, porque soy Faby Apache.
Faby Apache. Okay. Here comes Natalya.
Best go by 6 Guinness World Records for outworking every woman that's ever worked in WWE. So getting the opportunity to work with the best that AAA has to offer is the opportunity of a lifetime. We're going to find out who the best woman is. And it's going to be me.
Okay, Natty. All right, interesting. Okay, Justin going for Faby. Americano Grande, Americano Venti, Americano Tall, 100% Dawsey. Absolutely, dog. I'm for it. Yeah, just seeing that video package. I mean, I appreciate a good, I'm the future, I'm the modern, champion. So I like that about Flammer, but Faby Apache apparently seems to have a lot of history, a lot of legacy. Natty does deserve some gold. Yeah. I wonder how Mexico City would respond to Natty being the Queen of Queens in AAA. So we'll find out when they make their entrances. Almost 20,000. Wow. 19,691 tonight. Way to go, AAA. It's quite a house. Mascarita Sagrada. Phantasma. Lady Shoni. All right, here come the ladies. Yeah. Hey, crowd's been good tonight. You're absolutely right, Rikuti. And that can really do a lot for viewers and for drawing in people for the next shows. Faby Apache making the first entrance. Native American gimmicks. We were talking about that earlier tonight. So here's Faby. I got to say, for her being a 4-time champion, I guess I expected a little bit more of a response for her, but Oh, there it is. Yeah. So we've got something here. So we got 2 matches left tonight. The Queen of Queens. All right, let's hear how they feel about Natalya. Natalya coming with an entourage, like an MMA fighter. The low-key legend. I actually like this gear better for Natalya. Her gear is like, yeah, like it's more sporty and less diva-like, which honestly makes her more intimidating to me because we know she can go, right? She's already getting in Faby's face, yeah. Natty's like behaving like Shayna Baszler or Ronda Rousey. Like, where's this Natty? Like, how come they don't let her act like that in WWE? Like someone who actually can wrestle, can break your legs if she wants to, kind of performer. She's kind of a bully. I'd like to see that version of Natty. And yes, Justin, me too. I'd heard rumors that she was a little different when she's off WWE TV. They absolutely could. She could revitalize her career in WWE if they let her do that there instead of just, holding Maxine's hand all the time. It's Flammer. Flammer. I don't know. For being the daughter of Satan or whatever she's supposed to be as a gimmick, her music is way too lighthearted. I don't know how I'm supposed to feel about her. This sounds like the kind of music I would hear from Lola Vice. That graphic looked like it came out of a claymation story. Like I'm expecting Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer to show up around the corner. All right. Triple threat match. Let's drop your predictions in the chat. I got to say, just on first impressions alone, and it's not because I'm a WWE guy, but just all of their presentation and their confidence standing in the ring, I'd love to see this version of Natty win. Oh, 100%, Justin. This version of Natty would be a heel in WWE, no doubt. Like, yeah, this is not a babyface presentation for, and I guess she's probably working heel to try to get those AAA stars, more over with newer fans, probably like me, coming in to watch this. Hurricane Rana from Flammer. Rankin Bass graphic. Yes, Dawsey. 100%. It was a Rankin Bass belt. The Rankin Bass champion. Oh my gosh. I'm so glad someone else knew that. That's so great. All right, Justin, you got Faby Apache. Okay. I don't believe Natalya's going to win this match, but I think she could really elevate this title, though. This version of Natty, my goodness. Only two. Boy, that was kind of a fast count. Okay, pinning combination. Oh, wow. Great transition by Faby Apache into a leg lock. That was impressive. Oh, reversal. Are we getting a sharpshooter? She stepped over the sharpshooter, but Flammer's back in the ring. The Bulldog. Man, big clothesline from Faby Apache.
And now she wants it for herself.
And I like to change. To help everybody else.
Oh, big kick from Faby Apache. Lays out Flammer. The ref is... Do we have a heel ref gimmick going on? Crowd's getting restless about that. Interesting. So we have a ref situation going on. Okay, so the ref, I guess, is in Flammer's pocket. Or is at least anti-Faby Apache. Wow. Faby Apache's impressive. Rolls around the ring and then slaps in an armbar. And now Natty in the ring slapping on an ankle lock too. Flammer's got nowhere to go. He's telling Natty she can't apply the ankle lock. So he just grounds and pounds Faby Apache instead. Yeah, this is some interesting storytelling in this match because I got to tell you that I knew the least amount about the competitors in this match, and so this is adding a new wrinkle to the storytelling. Mexican surfboard by Natty. Oh. Man, double drop kick from Faby Apache knocks out Flammer and Natty. Whoa, double leg takedown from Natty. More punches to the face from Natty. And Natty, Faby with the body scissors though. Oh, they're now just slapping each other. Do I think JBL should be a WWE announced team again? No, I don't think so. I like JBL making appearances like this and being used sparingly. I think now more than ever, we should try to keep a concrete announced team right now, like the 3-man team on NXT, Joe Tessitore and Wade Barrett on SmackDown, and Michael Cole and Corey on Raw. I think are fine right now. I don't know that we really need to go messing with that. Crowd is loudly chanting or singing something, but I don't know what they're doing. Oh, discus clothesline from Natty. Now, cross like a straight jacket to Flammer. I'll tell you what, there's been some actual impressive wrestling in this match. Natty going for a sharpshooter on Flammer. And now she's got, was she going to double sharpshoot Apache and Flammer? Here we go. Yeah. Natty gets get out of the move. Flammer and Faby Apache just countering and reversing. And they're both laid out. Yeah, seriously, the U.S. crowd could take notes. This is an invested crowd for sure. Oof. Stiff kick from Faby Apache. Only 2. A pinning combination stomp from Flammer. Going for a pinfall. Only 2. Ooh, what a right hand. Faby Apache. Superplex coming up. I haven't seen Natty in a minute. Superplex from Faby Apache. Going for the pin. 1, 2, and Natty breaks it up. There she is. Well, you know, this week, Raw and SmackDown, or at least SmackDown, will be in Dublin, Ireland. So we're going to the UK leading up to Clash in Paris. So we should be getting some more excited crowds in the next couple of weeks. Ankle lock locked in by Natty to Faby Apache. Apache reaching for the ropes. Reversal. Knocks off Flammer off the apron. 1, 2, roll up. Whoa. The ref screwed Faby Apache on the count again. But Natty now reversed with a sleeper hold. I agree, Justin. I think Natty and Apache would have a great one-on-one match. I think Flammer could benefit from a gear change because she keeps having to Michinoku driver, but oh. Wow. Flammer steals the pin, but Faby Apache's foot was on the ropes. The ref was the story of the match. There's definitely something in the mix here. Faby Apache was screwed. But yeah, Michinoku driver. And then Flammer 1, 2. Flammer retains the Rankin Bass Championship. No, I'm just kidding. Reina de Reinas Championship. Well, Corey is absolutely calling Screwjob. I mean, it's hard when I'm not watching the actual AAA product, but it absolutely seems like the referee had it out for Faby Apache in this match. Natty and Faby Apache. Oh, still pushing and shoving. Oh, they still fighting. Justin, you might get your wish here. But yeah, I really enjoyed watching this version of Natty. I hope we get to see more of that. Flashback to Worlds Collide. Oh, are they announcing a new Worlds Collide for WrestleMania next year? Because they're showing Vegas. Oh, we're doing another Worlds Collide in September. Okay, y'all. September 12th. Not too far from your boy's birthday. in Vegas. WWE and AAA. You know what I have to wonder? If we're doing another Worlds Collide just a month from now, we might see a new champion tonight, you guys. We might see a new champion. Here we go. Main event coming up next, you guys. I can't believe I'm going to say this, but I think Dirty Dom might take this, you guys. I think we might actually see a title change because if we're getting a Worlds Collide a month away in Vegas with WWE and AAA, you can move the title to WWE for tonight and then have that rematch next month. Ooh, dog. Oh, come on, Rickardy. Come on, man. It could be Dom. It could be El Grande. It's probably not going to be Dragon Lee. It ain't going to be Dragon Lee. But either one of those guys, you tell me neither one of them could hold that title for 3-4 weeks. When I first saw the match announced, I'm like, okay, they're really trying to beef up Vikingo and get him over. But when El Grande and Dom showed up in Mexico, and they were both way more over in Mexico than Vikingo was, I don't know, dude. Like, maybe just going to believe for another 30 minutes, and my hopes can be dashed. But until Grande Americano returns to the land of his people to take what he deserves. One fake dragon, one fake champion, and one fake Mexican. Wow. Wow. I love this promo. I will give you a truly dignified champion. I gotta say, like, all WWE, AAA, all storyline side of stuff, it is really cool to see Dom in his first Triplemania. Like, it is kind of a homecoming in a way with Ray's history, with Eddie's history, with all that stuff. For him to walk in and be embraced, as a Mysterio, as a luchador and stuff. Like, that's really cool. Like, regardless of whether he wins, any of that stuff. The moment itself is really cool. And I'm looking forward to seeing what happens here. At the end of the day, I'm not going to be upset with whoever wins this match. I just hope this match delivers. And I might wild out if Dom wins this match. But we'll see what happens. Oh, the mariachi band is here. El Grande's coming out first. Is the crowd singing along? He's got a microphone. El Grande is singing his own theme song. This is hilarious. I'm just going to go out on a limb and pick Dom for fun. There's no predictions contest going on. I'm going to pick Dom. There's a kid with an El Grande mask in the crowd. The crowd is singing along with this man. Justin, you know that he is. You know Dom's going to be wearing a mask, at least in the entranceway. He might unmask himself. Okay, let's just time out. Zach Morris, Saved by the Bell style timeout. They're freezing everything. I think we are looking at the permanent El Grande Americano going forward. I don't think any iteration of El Grande Americano has the bilingual dexterity to come in and sing his own theme music. I think it has outgrown him. I think this is our permanent El Grande Americano now. If he wants to be. I mean, I don't know. Maybe he may not have a choice in the matter. We'll see. All right. Dragon Lee coming up next. Whoa. Dragon Lee coming out here like Ghost of Tsushima. Oh, that's not him. It's got a drummer. Oh, we got a full-on parade dragon. Hey, this is a big dragon. He got wings and everything, dude. I gotta say, I thought the wings would be a little bigger. Yeah, I almost texted A and B to see if they were watching this, but I forgot to reach out to them. Actually, I might do that real quick. I don't know where they're at. I'm gonna holler at them. They do. I was just starting to think Triplemania Mania must be like their WrestleMania. But the dragon wings are a cool touch. All right, so we've got Vikingo and Dirty Dom to come out next. I kind of like the wings, like kind of. I know he's got a little device, but they were retracting when he was breathing. All right, here comes Dirty Dom. Does he come out in a mask? Justin asks. Yes, he is. And yeah, loses it before I listen to that pop. Even he's got a little extra, zhuzh in his gear. Dude, Dom is so over. Yeah, pop for Dom, man. Oh, when he's wearing Liv around his waist, he's wearing a Liv shirt, draped over his waist. Okay, it's going to be wild. The mega champion is Vikingo, and he's going to be the least over guy in the match. Well, I'll say the least over, the least more. Because none of these three WWE guys were actively booed by the crowd at all. Not even Dragon Lee probably had the least reaction. They sung along with El Grande. They cheered Dom. I agree, Justin. I mean, he's been doing it more frequently, but not all the time. So I would love to see him do it a little bit more. Oh, Vikingo's going to get a full-on entrance from backstage. And the crowd's not having it, man. This is uncomfortable. Oh, and Ray is giving him the rub, giving him the fist bump. They are doing all they can to try to make Vikingo a thing. And the crowd is not. This is feeling, you know what? This feels kind of like AAA's version of 2015 Roman Reigns. Like they want him to be the guy, but the crowd is not accepting him. Very interesting. No music? Oh, okay. Well, the people in the aisleway are still reaching out to try to get a handshake. No, some of them still booing him. Interesting. The best champs are hated. I mean, well, Rickety, when they're supposed to be hated, yeah. Yeah, this is giving me some Cena. I mean, you know, listen, it's good. It's good company to have, but like early Cena, early Roman vibes. Which honestly feels very unfair because Vikingo is a good wrestler. His match with Chad Gable, the World's Collide, was fantastic. Yeah, it's very interesting that Vikingo is defending this title in a fatal four-way against three outsiders, and the crowd is behind every single outsider more than Vikingo. All right, ladies and gentlemen, it is time for the main event. Put your predictions in the chat.
San Diego, California, el más grande Mysterio.
Yeah, Vikingo does look incredibly small compared to these other guys. Vikingo with AJ Styles help. I'm just gonna go out on a limb and guess Dom, and maybe Dom drops it back in a month. He is, man. But that's the thing, is that like I don't know Vikingo's history, okay? I know that he wrestled in AEW for a while. I'm sure he's wrestled in other places. But like Dom, whether we like it or not, is a legacy performer because of Ray, because of Eddie. And I think the AAA crowd claims ownership over him without him even trying, which is interesting. But it is very interesting to look at Vikingo versus El Grande and just the size disparity. And like, if you were to just take any wrestling fan off the street and look at them in this match without knowing anything about anybody's movesets or anything like that, Vikingo is the smallest of the bunch. And being smaller than Dragon Lee is something.
We are looking at the future right now.
Okay, Dom goes right after Vikingo, and El Grande goes after Dragon Lee. Now we have Dom and Americano shaking hands in the middle of the ring. Wow. Oh my gosh, Justin. Vikingo and Javon. Yes. Sign me up for that. Did you hear JBL? JBL on commentary. Corey Graves asking him about El Grande. He's like, "Are you kidding? I saw El Grande Americano fight Julio Cesar Chavez in Tijuana in a boxer versus wrestler match." I love this so much. A big criticism I have tonight, though, is them constantly running ads on the big screen in the background. It's so visually distracting to any of their wide shots. They really shouldn't be doing that. Dragon Lee and Vikingo going one-on-one in the ring. All right, high speed. It will be interesting to see Dragon Lee in this context, too, because I do think he's a little handcuffed on the main roster. Kind of like what we saw from Natty tonight. That's impressive, Angela. Oh, Dom thrown Vikingo into the steps. Now Dragon Lee thrown into the steps. Grande shoves Dom out of the way, and he starts taking over. Now Dom shoves El Grande. I will say this, Justin. If you think Vikingo looks short in this match, put him in the ring with Javon, who is a tall dude. We're in the main event, Sophie. I'm imagining we probably got about 20 more minutes. Oh. Oh. Dom and the Tree of Woe. And now one of my least favorite spots in wrestling. The double stomp from the Tree of Woe. Like, why does someone hold themselves upright? So we'll see. The last I saw online, Sophie, the YouTube feed had like over 250,000 viewers. So it's definitely bringing some people in. The Natalya match was good. They had like a heel referee gimmick going on during the match, though. So unfortunately, it looked like there was some shenanigans going on in the finish. Flammer retained. Vikingo, they're just not letting up on him at all in this match. Yeah, I mean, even the commentary, even JBL's trying to put over Vikingo a little bit.
I mean, this is not a tough option. No doubt about it. One of the trademarks of Great Lucha Libre program. One of the many reasons Triplemania is going global tonight. I think we're also friendly topics. No doubt about it.
Oh, Meteora from Vikingo. into El Grande. Now Vikingo trying to steal a win from Dragon Lee. Oh, man. Roundhouse kick from Vikingo to Dragon Lee. Reversal to a power bomb from Dragon Lee. Destroyer from Dirty Dom. Knee to the face by El Grande. Now Vikingo coming off the top. Code breaker off the top. And all 4 men are down.
What a match it's been, what an effective it's been, what a night. John, the chips are down. What does Vikingo need to do at this juncture to lead Mexico City with the goal? He's got to stay with what brought it. What brought the damn thing up? Exciting, charismatic, and short of all time. You got to take candles.
Oh, 619 cut off by a lariat from El Grande. Oh, shotgun drop kick from Dragon Lee sends El Grande out, and now Vikingo taking shots at Dragon Lee, but eats a German suplex. Super kick from Dragon Lee. Oh, poison Rana by Vikingo to Dragon Lee. Man, this crowd is hard to please. Like, Vikingo is doing a lot of impressive stuff, and the crowd is just booing it. Oh, Meteora in the corner. Here comes Vikingo coming up the top. What are we about to see? Shooting star press. Great elevation, but Dom and Americano drag him out of the ring. Oh, boy. We're about to get the announce table. Dom and El Grande clearing off the table. I think Vikingo is about to go for a ride. Oh, they're going to shield bomb him. Right on the announce table. And splits that table right down. The crowd's chanting one more time. No, the crowd's been hot, Sophie. It's been a hot crowd all night. I don't always know what they're saying, but geez. Suicide dive right into both El Grande and Dom, and Dragon Lee goes flying over the other table. This is Lucha chance. I know, man. Dom is taking some nasty spots here. And all the commentators are now out of whack, so there's no commentary right now. Dragon Lee throwing Dom back in the ring as we're getting a replay of the power bomb into the table. It's always interesting when someone who's not as heavy goes through these announce tables, because now you can see how they're assembled. Did that corner of the table fly up and hit Dom? Oh, is Judgment Day's here. Finn and JD interfering. Oh, and they're holding Dragon Lee down for 619. I hate that the commentary is not on for this. 619. El Grande breaks up the pin. You can hear the mics on commentary like going around. Who's running out? Oh, the LWO is here to fend off Judgment Day and step in for Dragon Lee. Roll up from Dragon Lee. Nope, only one, only two. Knee to the head of Americano by Dragon Lee. I can't believe all the commentary has been taken out. There's Corey Graves. Okay. Commentary back online. Now who else is here? All the El Grandes are here. All the Grandes. Vikingo's the only person who doesn't have backup here. Ripcord chop. Oh, wow. Only two. Only two. So we've seen the LWO and the Judgment Day and the other Americanos all come down. Oh, he's got the metal plate to put in his mask. Oh my gosh, Dragon Lee just super kicked the metal plate into the mask. Dragon Lee knocks out 1 and 2 Americanos. And now dives and takes out Judgment Day, the LWO, and the Americanos, and pops back up. Dragon Lee. Operation Dragon. 2. No, Vikingo is back. And the crowd doesn't care. Well, they care. They just don't like it. Vikingo now perched up. 450. Only 2. Thought it was going to be a 630, but he pulled up. Oh, Dirty Dom's putting his mask back on, and he's grabbed the foreign object. Now Dirty Dom's got the plate in his mask. And he sends Vikingo over the top. Now he headbutts Vikingo. I mean, headbutts Americano. Diving headbutt to Dragon Lee in the middle of the ring. Could this be it? Oh, he's going up top. He's going to go for the frog splash. Crowd is on their feet. Frog splash. 1, 2. Wait a minute. There's another masked person at ringside who just pulled out the ref. Who is this? I think I know who this is. AJ Styles. AJ Styles is here, and he is hyped. Styles Clash is going to ruin Dom's night. Justin, I think you were right, bro. I think that was you that called it. And here comes Vikingo. Wow. The crowd was so happy to see AJ, and now they're pissed that Vikingo is going to be the one who capitalizes. 1, 2, 3. You called it, Justin, right down to the finish. Wow. What a finish. Well, there you go. Vikingo retains. Crowd's not super happy about it. They wanted Dirty Dom to win that match. And commentary really trying to put over Vikingo for his victory. I mean, Vikingo did a good job in the match. He's a good wrestler, but crowd just not behind him. It was it was chaos. It was like TLC without the ladders from SummerSlam with all the interference. But yeah, that was a great event. It was a lot of fun. I mean, considering it was a free show on YouTube, and it had hard-hitting stuff, surprises, representation from all the brands pretty much. Yes, it is how you continue Dirty Dom and AJ for sure. You continue WWE stories. You also have AAA stories going along. You have interconnected stuff. You had comedy. You had action. You just had a lot of stuff. It was a great show. So, yeah, absolutely, guys. I'm going to put up a poll here soon on the channel for your marked moment tonight. And make sure you leave me a comment on that and vote for your marked moment. Yeah, we'll do that. I'll have that up there before the end of the night. So vote today or tomorrow on that as well. And also, I will put up a new tournament poll as well for what we're going to do on 2K this week. But don't forget on Tuesday. Well, if you don't watch the show, you can still vote for it. It's fine. I'm gonna, it's okay. Don't forget on Tuesday, NXT is going to be in Philly, so we're going to have a lot of fun watching a Philly-based NXT show. So, Justin, thank you so much. I hope you have a great and awesome weekend as well. I really appreciate everybody hopping on tonight and having fun with us. I'm just going to stick around to make sure there's nothing else happening here at the end of the show. It seems like we pretty much put a period at the end of the sentence here. Vikingo wins with the 630 on Dirty Dom after AJ Styles put Dom through a Styles clash. And Vikingo still posing in the ring. So there we go. There's one little pyro tower over on the left side. Pyro not all going off. That's unfortunate. I'm sure what Dom was pulling his ear for. I think he was trying to give him a signal. All right. Well, Triplemania was a lot of fun. So I enjoyed watching along with you guys. And I will see you guys on Tuesday. And I will absolutely be in touch about how we're doing 2K this week. And if I can manage it, maybe Raw and SmackDown this week. If not, maybe I'll try to get on at least do some reviews for the show. So at least I'm right. Seriously, Rickardy, I know. He kind of won the war in that way. 4.5, if not 5 stars from Angela. 10 out of 10 to L Yeats from Justin. Now, yeah, so I'll see what I can do about giving you guys some reviews for Raw and SmackDown if we can't go live together. But then, we'll absolutely be live Tuesday for NXT. I'll try to be live Wednesday to play some 2K. I'll try to give you guys a pulse this weekend for that as well, so you guys can vote on what tournament you want to see. And from then on out, man, I will Carol Burnett. Good call, Rickardy. Until then, guys, I hope you have a great night. Do not forget to be a mark. Being a mark means you believe. Believing makes wrestling better. And I will see you guys very soon. Take care of yourselves. Have a wonderful weekend. Thank you for joining me for Triplemania.